What's up, everybody? Today is February 5th, 2024. Someone corrected me in the comments last time because I said 2023. You guys are sharp. You caught my mistake. Very good. But yes, it is indeed 2024, February 5th. And I'm going to go to McDonald's to get some breakfast. I don't know what. However, I am also craving some green tea, like a green tea frappuccino. And so I'm kind of looking for a coffee shop as well. Because McDonald's does not, they sell coffee, but they don't sell green tea. At least not here. So I'm looking for, here's a little coffee shop right here. Let's see. See what they say. It's a tiny little coffee shop. So anyhow, yeah, it's February 5th. It is raining here, and in central Washington, it rains a lot in Washington state in general. And it happens to be raining today. It rains more on the coast than, oh, I better get money out. I want to get up there. I have to be fiddling around for money. I have no idea how much this is going to cost. I've never been here. I never ever go to coffee shops ever. I like Starbucks, but even that, you know, because it's expensive, so I never really go. But every now and again, I'll get a craving for it. Like today, I'm craving a green tea, like a I don't know how you call it, like frappe or whatever they call it. You know, like a frozen blended drink. Okay, I got my money prepared. Yeah, so it's rainy here in central Washington. Man, I saw the news, and apparently at least on the coast in California, in Southern California in general, it's they're getting a lot of rain too, and like floods and everything like that. Okay, here we go. Pulling up. I've never been here before, so. Hi, do you have any kind of like green tea, frappuccino, frappe, like frozen blended?
A matcha green tea?
Yes.
Yeah, we can blend a matcha green tea.
Okay, how much is that?
What size you thinking?
Large.
625?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
yep.
Sounds good. Okay. So a matcha green tea blended.
Money, American money. $10 bill. Who's on the $10 bill in the United States? Is it Andrew Jackson? Where does it say the name of the president? Oh, Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton. Oh, right. Alexander Hamilton. $10 bill. My phone's getting wet. No. I'll try to put you guys down for a second over here. You're getting wet. I don't know. Okay, that didn't work. It said 25 cents. Let's see if I have 25 cents. Let's see if I do have 25 cents. Yes, I do. There's a quarter, a United States quarter. That's George Washington, I believe. American money, in case you've never seen it. Well, they have Red Bull drinks here.
25, perfect.
Oh yeah, I got a cord.
Oh, perfect.
Thanks.
Bye.
$6.25. I give her $10.25, so that's $4 change.
There's 4 5.
Thank you.
Of course.
Or $1 bills. Old George Washington. He's on the dollar and on the quarter. Thank you. Have a good one.
Me too. Thank you.
All right. Now that my phone is sufficiently wet, didn't think that through very well. I opened my window because it's raining. My phone, it freaks out anyways. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys after I pull away. I'll show you guys this green tea. Now that I have okay, so this is their, so it's a matcha green tea. So matcha, in case anyone doesn't know, it's like a concentrated green tea, like a powder. So they take a green tea powder, from what I understand. I'm not I don't know how to make these drinks. They take the powder and add some milk, I suppose, and ice, and blend it all up, and you got a green tea drink. See, at Starbucks normally they'd have whipped cream on top, but this place apparently doesn't do that. So let's give it a try. That satisfies my craving. Green tea, some milk, sugar, ice. Green tea is healthy, right? You guys are telling me to eat healthy all the time. Green tea is healthy, right? A little bit of milk, get some calcium with milk. Japanese people, they drink green tea and they live forever, right? Better than Red Bull. Kind of expensive, but what are you gonna do? Eating healthy is expensive. So yeah, it's a rainy day. It's a gloomy, rainy day here in central Washington. Probably all along Washington. Like I said, it rains here anyways. So I assume over like in the Seattle, on the coast, in the Seattle region, Tacoma, all that, it's probably rainy over there too. It's always rainy over there, especially at this time of the season. And then I work today. I'm doing 3 to 3, 12-hour shift, 3 in the afternoon to 3 in the morning. Right now it's so early. It's only about like 8:15 in the morning, something like that. So again, we are going to head to McDonald's. For those of you who are from the United States, you know that McDonald's is a common place that people go to for breakfast. If you're not from the United States, you just learned that. That's one of the main places that we here in the United States we go to for breakfast. I know some from the United States be like, I don't go to McDonald's for breakfast. I make breakfast at home, or I go to wherever you go. Or some people don't eat breakfast. That's a new thing nowadays too. Some people just don't eat breakfast at all. But I work hard, and so I need calories. So I have to have breakfast. I don't have to have McDonald's, but I'm craving McDonald's today. They have pretty decent breakfast. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I like their biscuit sandwiches, so I might get that. So I'm gonna try to put my phone on the opposite side this time so it doesn't get wet. I'll take another drink of my green tea. It's big too. It's probably like 20 fluid ounces, whatever that is in metric units. That might be better than Starbucks. I don't even know how much.
Hi, can you please move down to the next one, please?
Hello.
Hi, can you please move up, please?
Move forward? Oh, okay. I was at the wrong thing, apparently.
Hey, what can I get started here?
How much is the bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle?
Would you like that in the meal?
I'm sorry?
Would you like that in the meal?
No, just by itself.
Got it.
So that's $5.49.
What was that?
I was curious about what the price is. Do you have any deals, like if you get 2 of them, or? Hello?
No.
No? Okay. What other deals do you have? Like any kind of 2 for anything, or?
So for the burritos and the sausage McNuggets.
Uh-huh.
It's buy one, get the other one for $1.
Okay, is it the same if it's bacon instead of sausage muffin?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, I'll just take one bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle then. That's fine.
Sounds good. It's supposed to be $7.95, okay?
How much is it going to be?
Your supposed to be $5.95.
$5.95? Okay, thank you. Expensive. Do I have $5.95? This is an expensive breakfast. I didn't plan on getting a green tea. I thought I was just gonna get a sandwich. Let me check my money real quick. See how many George Washingtons I have. Okay, I do have 6 George Washingtons left. Hi. Yeah, you said $5.95?
$5.95.
Oh, wait. It's expensive. I don't normally spend this much for breakfast. I don't want to hear it in the comments. That green tea is so good. Should have just got that. Okay, thanks. Just pull up for it. Just go to the... Thanks. I couldn't hear what that chick was saying. I don't know what the hell she was saying. Trying to keep you guys out of the rain. As soon as I get my food, I'm going to close the window. Thank you. You too. Alright, got my hopefully, my bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle in my McDonald's bag. Not too many people in McDonald's. There's a couple of guys in there. Look like work guys. You guys want to see them? One guy has some kind of work vest on, and the other guy has I don't know what he's wearing. Alright, let's go ahead and park, and then we'll whip out this breakfast sandwich. So my favorite things for breakfast at McDonald's here in the States, well, I'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, my favorite things are either the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit sandwich or the bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle, which I got. Now, the reason I say here in the United States is because I know that in other McDonald's, in other parts of the world, you guys have different things at your McDonald's that we don't have, which I'm kind of jealous of. Whether it's McDonald's in Japan or in I don't know, in Europe or France or whatever, there's different things for breakfast and the lunch menu and whatever. So, like I said, that's why I say here at McDonald's in the United States, there's no green tea, but maybe McDonald's where you're at, maybe there is. I don't know. I bet even in McDonald's Canada, which is just north of the United States, I bet you they have some different stuff that we don't have. I wouldn't be surprised if McDonald's Canada has poutine fries, which we don't have. Okay, so let's check out this biscuit here. Again, here's the bag. See, now the bag at your McDonald's should be relatively similar, regardless of where you're at. But I don't know. I would be surprised if it was different. Then this should be my bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle. And for those who don't know what a McGriddle is, because you've been living under a rock, this is the McGriddle. It's essentially a pancake. Oh man, it smells so good with maple syrup. You could just eat this just like this. Matter of fact, it's like a pancake. They infuse maple syrup into this. So you get 2 of those pancake breads, and this one is bacon, egg, and cheese. They also have sausage, egg, and cheese, but I'm not a big sausage fan. But anyhow, so basically it's 2 pancakes with bacon, egg, and cheese in the middle. Actually, first found out about the McGriddle from my dad, he liked them a lot. He would rave about them. I never tried it. That was actually when I was incarcerated. I guess that's when it first came out. And he would tell me about it. And I was like, oh wow, they put syrup in the, in the bun or whatever. He's like, yeah, he said it's really good. He liked them a lot. So, homage to my dad a little bit. My dad, he liked McDonald's. For breakfast. I don't know if he liked McDonald's a lot. I don't think he liked McDonald's a lot for, the afternoon food. Can't believe it's $6 for this. That's expensive, man. Just think, I get paid. My hourly pay is what, like $17.79 an hour. Let's just say $18 an hour. And this was 6 something, so that's 1/3 of 1 hour's pay. I guess that's not terrible, right? So even between this and this was what, $12, $13. That's still less than 1 hour's of pay. So, that's kind of how I think about it. It's like, okay, well, I deserve that. I say I work an hour. It's like, hey, in that hour, I earned a sandwich or whatever, and a tea. And it helps me go. Obviously, I need calories to work. I need energy. And with the green tea, it's caffeine, but it also gives me, a little bit of happiness, so I'm not too bummed out at work. Yesterday really sucked. I was actually going to make a whole video about it. I guess I'll just talk about it now. I was going to talk about the worst position at my job. Sorry, I'm chewing. So there's a position at my job called a flumer. I don't know what the heck flumer means, but the flumer person works in what we call raw receiving. Raw receiving is where the potatoes first come in, like from the farm. So the potatoes literally go from the farm to our place to where the flumer works. Raw receiving. And so, literally, there's like thousands and thousands of potatoes in there, like in big piles, and and the machines are sorting them out, and the flumer guy, he deals with that. So he controls the machines and watches the machines and deals with all that. That's the flumer's job that's the flumer's position at my job. Now, what makes it terrible, take a sip of my green tea, is the part of the plant he's in. He's like in his own separate area. So I don't even know if there's any kind of ventilation in that place. There's no heating, there's no cooling, there's no whatever. They just open the doors to get like fresh air or whatever. And so in the summer, it's very hot in there. In the winter, it's very cold because, again, the doors are open. And so, the temperature's not usually nice in there. It's either really hot or really cold. Yesterday wasn't so bad just because it's not too hot, not too cold right now. Anyhow, so the temperature can fluctuate in there to the extremes. It's really dirty and muddy in there. There's, like I said, because when the potatoes come in from the farm, remember, potatoes come from the ground. So they got dirt on them and, maybe some stems left over and all this kind of stuff. And, so the first part is to clean off the potatoes. And so they have a bunch of water running over the potatoes, which cleans off the dirt, which turns into mud. So there's mud everywhere in that part of the plant. There's potatoes all on the ground, whole potatoes all on the ground. There's mud everywhere. So it's really dirty. It's a really gross part of our plant. and it's really loud because the machines in there, for whatever reason, they're louder than like the other machines. So it's really loud. You know, I mean, we have our hearing protection, but it's still really loud. It's gross. It's just. So I worked in there yesterday just to help them out because I'm general labor, and so they just put us wherever they need us. So they put me in there yesterday to help them out, and sure enough, I got really dirty and muddy. And matter of fact, that's how I got this T-shirt. Let's see. Show you. I actually have a Lamb Weston T-shirt on. As you can see, Lamb Weston T-shirt. So my shirt got like all muddy and gross yesterday while I was working in there with the poor flumer. And so I went to our HR and I was like, hey, you guys got a T-shirt that I could have my shirts gross? Because I still had like another 8 hours. I had a 12-hour shift yesterday. 4 hours I worked there with the flumer. And they're like, yeah. And so they gave me this T-shirt for free. I go, oh, what size do you wear? So got a free T-shirt out of it. But yeah, so it's gross. The only upside of that terrible job, and I would say that that's the worst position at my job. The upside, however, I would say is that he's by himself. So usually, sometimes other people come in there, but what was I gonna say? Oh, there's no God, what do they call them? The bosses. There's no bosses in there. There's not, like, it was just him and me, you know, and like I said, I was just there to help. But so pretty much he's there by himself, just doing his own thing. So that is one positive. There's no one there, you know, bugging you or breathing down your neck. The bosses stay away from there because, like I said, it's gross. Nobody wants to be in there. It's gross. There's mud and just nastiness everywhere, you know. And so they don't come in there bothering him, you know, because they know if they come in there, oh, we gotta do this and that, they'd be like, the flumer would be like, well, you want to do this job? Go for it. I don't even know how they found someone to do that job. The only thing I can think of is a good job for someone who's like not very sociable, and I could tell the guy is not very sociable. Because you are by yourself. So, you know, they just found the most non-sociable person who works at my job and be like, hey, we got this position. You can work way out in the back by yourself. He said, sure. And so anyhow, so yeah, I did that yesterday for 4 hours. I did 4 hours there, and then I did 8 hours in another part of our facility. So, but yeah, man, I don't envy that guy's job whatsoever. It sucks. It's, like I said, it's loud, it's gross. And that's pretty much what I was doing. Just clean up as best I could. Oh, and then, so I was in there cleaning up, and they have big hoses. Like, I'm talking about like hoses that like firefighters use to, you know, to spray the mud and all that kind of stuff. And so that's what I was in there doing. You know, I was in there just trying to clean up as much as I can. But the irony is that it's never fully cleaned because it's always continuing to dump mud and just nastiness because there's always new potatoes coming in. They go through the conveyor belts and all that. Potatoes falling off, and like I said, when the water goes over the potatoes because they're trying to clean the potatoes, you know, that turns into mud. And so I would spray it, and then, you know, just more mud would come. It's a never ending. I couldn't wait to get out of there. I was so happy to get out of there. I was like, so anyhow, so yeah, that's I would say that's the worst position at my job, the flumer. Good for you, flumer. You're doing a great job, so someone else doesn't have to do it. Now, on the opposite side, that's the worst job at my worst position at my job, or the hardest, or whatever you want to call it. But I was going to say the easiest position at my job is probably the janitor position, because they're not even required necessarily to go into the plant, like where it's really loud or anything like that. They just clean like the break room and, you know, the boss's offices and stuff like that, and you know, take out the trash, wipe up the bathroom a little bit. I would say that's probably the easiest position at my work, is the janitor position. You know, really, you know, not a lot of thinking. It's not like you have to do computer work or paperwork or nothing like that. You're just cleaning up, and it's not clean up like we do, like sanitation and dealing with, like I said, dirty, muddy potatoes or whatever else. You know, they're just, you know, wiping down tables, and even the bathrooms. You know, because this isn't like, it isn't even like being a janitor like at Walmart. You're a janitor at, say, Walmart, you know, big shopping center. People, you know, make messes. People tag on the bathroom walls, all this kind of stuff. You know, our bathrooms, it's just for employees. And so, you know, we're kind of told, hey, clean up after yourself, which most people do. So even the bathrooms and the break rooms are not even that dirty per se. So for the janitor, it's not incredibly difficult. If you spill something, again, unlike if you work at a shopping center and a customer spills something, it's like you clean it up. The employee will clean it up. Hey, don't worry about it. I'll clean it up, right? But at our job, it's like, oh, you're a grown-ass man. You can clean up after your own self, you know? So if you're in the lunchroom and you eat something and you spill, like say I had my drink and I spilled it, I clean it up myself, you know? So the janitor's not even required. I mean, if someone was a jerk and they left it, then yeah, they'd have to clean it up, but nobody does because people are like, man, clean up your own damn mess, you know? So I would say that's a pretty easy job. Not a lot of thinking, not a lot of hard work. Matter of fact, sometimes they're just kind of just chilling, especially when we're on break, they can't really clean the break room, so they're just waiting. And one time, speaking of which, the janitor lady was cleaning the bathroom, and I went over there, and she had like the sign up like, oh, it's closed. And she saw me, and she's like, oh, no, it's okay. Go ahead. And I was like, oh, I can wait. And she's like, no, go ahead. So, okay. So she just went in her little janitor room, and she just sat down and just took a break. So really, really easy going. You know, no hurry. Just take your time. So, yeah, that's probably the easiest position. And the opposite end, the stupid Flumer job, which they couldn't pay me enough to do that. Anyhow, so that's my breakfast. You guys got a lot of talking right around with me. I got my green tea. I got my sandwich, so I'm pretty good. Now I'm ready to go to work today. I mean, I got to get other food for the rest of the day, but I was really craving green tea. I really wanted it. And, yeah, props to these coffee shop people, whoever they are. You guys made a good green tea. Potentially better than Starbucks. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this long video. Me ranting and you know, putting my phone down and the phone getting wet and all that kind of stuff. And anyhow, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next video.